Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, Hafthor? He no longer wants to be Hafthor. He wants to be the full-on Thor that he once was. 400 plus pounds, which probably gave him the nickname, The Mountain. Coach Greg, and in today's video, Hafthor Bjornsson is back on steroids. That's right, he's done with boxing, and his new goal is to once again break world records in strongman.
Come on in. I'm good, man. I've been very busy lately, but now's the time to talk about a few things that have been laying on my chest.
And it won't be a bench press bar because he'll be pressing more weight than last time.
I've made a decision to not compete in boxing again, to say goodbye to boxing and just not fight again.
And so Hafthor, his passion is in powerlifting and in strongman. Lifting heavy weights, picking things up, throwing them over high jump poles, being the strongest man in the entire world. But to do that, you have to abuse PDs. You can't do it 100% natural. There's no drug testing rule saying, hey, you can't take this or that because you're a strongman competitor. And so eventually he said, I gotta take a break. Perhaps it was for his health. Perhaps he wanted a different challenge after being so dominant for so many years. And so he decided to go into boxing. So many people doubted him. And let me tell you, he proved them all wrong. He trained his ass off, quite literally losing over 100 pounds, and in the process, easily beat Eddie Hall in that epic boxing competition. But it really wasn't his true passion. Sure, he trained hard, but it wasn't really what he wanted to do.
And I made people proud, and that was very satisfying for me. But in reality, the passion was never there. It was all grind, and I never really loved the sport. That's just the hard truth, you know.
And so what do I keep telling people? Find the sport that you love, and then it's easy. It's not hard to get motivated to work out when you love what you're doing. Boxing, although he worked really hard at it, it was not something he truly loved doing. But because of his dedication and his discipline, he did what it took to be the best boxer that he could be. It's now time for him to move on, to set the goals that he truly has passion for. Guy's only in his 30s, he has plenty of years left in the tank.
Are you gonna come back to strongman? Are you gonna focus just on your businesses? You know, what is next? I have 2 new goals that I'm super excited to talk about.
And so he has 2 new goals, main specific goals that he wants to do that center around his true passion, which is lifting weights.
What are you guys doing? You'd be a good example for your brother.
They're probably the same age.
Yeah, no.
In cat ear to human ear.
And in case you think this is Photoshop, it's not. His wife is literally 5'2". That's not that short. That's only 2 inches short on average, but the mountain is 6'8", 6'9". Absolutely incredible.
I've decided I want to break one of my world records. You're probably thinking, what world record for?
And so what is his goal? Well, he wants to re-break his old records. He's already got the record, but it's not enough. He wants more. And let me tell you this, the better you get at something, the better you want to be. There is no satisfied. The true reward is in fact the journey, the work that goes into it, the dedication, the mindset, everything it takes that goes into breaking that record. And so he wants to once again experience the joy, the passion of training for something that he loves to do.
The world record I'm about to try to beat is the weight of a bar with 25 kilograms. I personally hold the record myself, and that is 20 feet 2 inches.
And so the first record he's trying to break, which is in fact at the end of the month, is throwing a 55-pound weight over a high jump bar. His current record, just over 20 feet. I'm sure he plans to break 21 feet.
But we're gonna go here today, train it, and I'll probably go up to, I don't know how height in feet, but in meters, probably close to 5.5 meters today.
And so what is he doing? Well, he's going to progressive overload. Every time he trains, he tries to throw it a little bit higher. Not all at once. You can't expect to break a world record the first day you train. And what do you need to do to throw a weight higher? Well, you need more strength. More body mass, more power, more strength. And do you think that PDs could help with this? Well, I certainly think so. And it's not that I'm trying to shit on the guy for taking PDs. He's 100% allowed to do this. They're not drug testing this event to see if he breaks the record. And frankly, records that I've done, I did while taking performance-enhancing drugs as well. There's no rule in the Guinness Book of Records that says you can't take HRT, testosterone, you name it, to try and break a record. And so I don't think it's cheating for him to be allowed to take PDs in order to break these records.
For those who don't know, you have to throw a weight like this over the height, at least more than my previous world record, to break the world record, obviously.
And so with any high performance athlete, it's hard to simply retire. What one ambition or goal was, it has to go on to the next. And so for me personally, I haven't been competing in powerlifting. And so what did I replace that with? Cycling. And not cycling steroids, literally racing on a bike. And many times people are taking PDs, bodybuilders, powerlifters, and so on. It's hard to stop. Look at Larry Wheels. He'd been setting records for close to 10 years, abusing PDs. But currently, he decided to stop.
I'm 27. I can take my time. It can be several years from now. I'll still be in my prime. I'll still be healthy. As long as my heart's beating, I can have a crack at it whenever I want.
He's on HRT 175 milligrams a week. Gonna see how far can I go on HRT alone. He says, I don't know if I'll be able to stay on HRT. Perhaps one day I'll again want to break some world records.
I'm sure there'll be a time again in the future when I want to go for that 1,000 pound deadlift. Again, that's a lifetime goal of mine, lifetime achievement.
And so we don't know, perhaps Larry Wheels will do like Hafthor and once again take PDs to try and set records.
I'm also going to compete in powerlifting again. This is by all raw. Raw means no suit allowed, no like nothing that can help you lift heavy weights,
And the other record he wishes to break in the future, this one's gonna take a lot longer to get back. The deadlift record. He's done 1,105 pounds. And so will the mountain be able to break his record yet again? Please comment below. Do you think he'll ever be able to deadlift over 1,100 pounds? And how much weight do you think he's gonna gain? Will he again see 400 pounds? And in case you haven't been following on Instagram, please go give him a follow. He's been posting his workouts, namely squats and deadlifts. He's been progressively getting stronger week after week. His latest squat, 310 kilograms. It's about 685 pounds, not one rep, but two. And his deadlifts, 300 kilograms, that's 661 pounds, getting that for a very easy 3 reps. Perhaps he could pull 10, but unlike Larry Wheels, he's slowly easing back.
Big announcement. Thank you so much for watching the video. I appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. I'm gonna go home now, pick up my son, go to the grocery store.
And so personally, Hafthor is my favorite strongman competitor. Wishing him the best. Hopefully can add on all that muscle he once had. Perhaps get close to 400 pounds. Break the deadlift record. Break the throw over the bar record. I don't know what it's called. Break more records than last time. Best of luck to Hafthor. Looking for natural supplements? We have so many, it's hard to believe. HTLT Subs, the best supplements you can get. Please use code GREG, 10% off. Click the link in the description or visit htltsubs.com. I can't express just how many different supplements we have and the top quality of each and every supplement. Also, looking for cookbooks, training books, coaching plans by me and my team, as well as the Circle Diet book, please click the link in the description. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment for the algorithm. Don't forget to either watch that bloop or this bloop. And until next time, I am out.